Kannon, and if you've been following my content, you know I'm a college basketball coach by trade. I live and breathe the game. But beyond the sideline, I'm a huge fan and advocate of HBCU sports culture. The history, the passion, the incredible atmosphere that it brings to college basketball, I'm a huge fan of. And as someone who's spent years breaking down X's and O's, I've decided to merge my two favorite passions, my coaching insight and my love for HBCU hoops. This channel is more of a dedication to that, where we shed some serious lights on HBCU basketball. We're going to dive deep into matchups, look at coaching strategies, and celebrate the incredible talent that's in the MEAC, SWAC, and even beyond. This week, we're going to be focusing on Jackson State, Alabama State, Morgan State, South Carolina State, Grambling State, Texas Southern, and Tennessee State. Take a look at Jackson State's high major challenge. They have two high majors this weekend, starting off with Illinois on Monday, then they head to Louisville to take them on Thursday. The key for the Tigers is going to be rebounding against Illinois' size and just having their veteran guards handle the pressure that Louisville is going to give them. If they're able to land an early season punch with one of these two wins, it could be a huge factor for a great season for Jackson State. Our focus to South Carolina State's brutal opening stretch. Starting off, they're facing Louisville on Monday and then headed to Alabama to take on Samford on Friday. This is a team that needs to stay composed. I mentioned Louisville's pressure defense earlier. The Bulldogs will have to stick to their defensive game plan and survive in the first 10 minutes of the Louisville game. Alabama State Hornets as they head to Tallahassee for a major road test against Florida State on Friday. The key for the Hornets to compete, they have to slow down Florida State's size and dominate in the transition game. That's where they'll find their advantage. I think Florida State's, their inside presence is going to be a huge, tough test for them, but their guard play can be a factor. More love to some SWAC warriors in Grambling State and Texas Southern. The SWAC is built on road tests, especially in the early parts of the season. Grambling State Tigers, they take on a Big 12 powerhouse in Iowa State on Thursday. Meanwhile, Texas Southern has one of the hardest road trips of the year as they face highly ranked Gonzaga on Monday and then the Texas A&M Aggies on Thursday. The turnover battle is going to be key for Grambling. TSU, they need to force other teams out of their rhythm and have them dictate the pace. These games are the ones, especially early in the season, that are going to build toughness and, again, hopefully set the tone for the rest of the season. Lastly, rounding out the schedule, we have the Tennessee State Tigers as they have two great in-state rivalry-type games. First, hosting Fisk on Monday, and then a fun road game against Belmont on Saturday. These are two quality games for TSU that should be competitive. They'll need big performances from their veteran leaders and to lock down those in-state wins this week. That is your must-watch HBCU schedule for the week. Which road team has the best shot of pulling off the upset? Drop a comment below. Let me know your predictions. Let me know your thoughts on my first HBCU basketball talk show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more breakdowns. I'll catch you next time.